Hello everyone, welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and last episode we left off when we really needed to get more grinding stones, although it's kind of being problematic as well. We're running out of lubricant as well? Oh, well that's not really where we want to start today, but hey, where we're at anyway. I thought we had tons of lubricant, but apparently that's not so much the issue anymore. Okay, you know what, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. We were trying to make more grinding stones, and that's what we're gonna do. So, what we need for grinding stones is more of that silicon powder, and here's some silicon powder now. It's good to have it, but we're gonna need way more of it. Because that empties out pretty quickly, and I need it to be more consistent. So, ow, got hit by a train, but it's okay, didn't die to it this time. So a couple of options we can have. First can be just make more of the, well actually this is going pretty consistently at the moment. Make these faster. That'll help. That's the first step of something that'll help. Almost got hit by a train again. That's happened a lot today it seems. Really we may just want to improve silicon over here because that is where a lot of my silicon bars come from. But once that's done we can figure out how we can improve silicon. And this was needed because... Hang on, I thought we stopped glass. We wanted to stop glass but we never did. Interesting. Okay, so that... Oh, yeah, we never actually did stop glass. Okay. Well, we should stop glass now. I think I took away the way of making silicon into liquids, but that wasn't quite entirely what I needed to do. So, we do have is a facility that is making stuff reasonably efficiently. What would probably help maybe some faster things or some better flotation cells. That may be our best alternative, just improve flotation cells. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, let's do improved flotation cells. Do I not already have those? I don't think I do. That's fine. So let's do that, and that'll increase my silicon, and therefore that'll probably increase my grinding stones to some degree. So yeah, let's do that. And we want to make... Well, that doesn't look like it's making anything at all right now. Gonna need more harmonic crystals as well at some point, but that's a problem for another day. Flotation cells. Level 3s. We don't need too many of these. But we do want a couple. 20 should be probably more than sufficient. So while it works that out, how you guys doing? You guys doing alright? Cool. Get some top-up valves, please, because I'm gonna need top-up valves. I don't even know how to spell top-up valves. 20? 30? You don't seem to have me in logistic storage. Not a great sign. But the factory has taken those, that's good. The good news is we are making more rockets today, so we're currently at 13 rockets. I anticipate we'll probably have like 3 or 4 rocket launch today. We may be running out of other things, but that's alright. See how we go. We'll take these 6 flotation cells and see what we can do with them. Actually, do we have regular speed modules here as well? If we do, they'll probably be in here. We got 4 of them. Kind of expecting a larger number there. What's that crushed stone doing on there, huh? I guess it can stay there because, quite frankly, we're not going to do much. Actually, we can just chuck that crushed stone into there. Make some more land. You know how it is. You know how it is. Yeah, so let's improve silicon. Plastic is doing its best right now, which may not be good enough, but it'll be what it is. Mineral sludge does seem to be flowing pretty nicely, which is an odd change, to be honest. A welcome change, definitely, but an odd change. And yeah, so no, don't ditch those. We kind of need them because the whole plan here was to go do. Okay, so that should speed things up a little bit. Hopefully produce more silicon ore than I'm used to. And these are all sort of 2s, which is absolutely fascinating because we've had 3s forever now, so... And if we go... do and do... That'll probably be good. Yeah, that's good. Do, and then finally do, and you know what, we're going to cheat the system. Go that way. That should be making more silicon ore. And silicon ingots. Now I'm curious, how many silicons does that have? Probably not enough, would be my guess. 2,000. Yeah, that's not enough. Everything runs out by the time it gets to 2,000. Especially since we've recently sped up the amount of... Oh, never mind. Okay, well that's going faster. Is it going fast enough? And I think the answer is no. Not even close. Okay, that's fine. We can work on that. Let's go expand power for a moment, and then let's figure out what's going on with lubricant. Iron should be hopefully going all right up here. It's going all right. Could be better, but it's going. That's really the main thing. Got a couple of puffer bases around, which I think is kind of cute. I don't need to take them down, and unless I need to take them down, they can stay there. Class either. And the deuterium base that I was slowly building is up here. Now, out of curiosity, how much heat is this actually providing? A little bit more. Okay, so we can... just build a little bit more heat out this way, and that should do pretty well, I hope. Because if I do maybe auto, something like that, and then use the same link, just bring it through. And then of course we need to make sure it's all watered, but that is pretty simple to do. But you can just do almost that. So that is probably heating it rapidly. I certainly hope it is. Does look like it. It's up to 500 degrees, and at 6:15 it's going to start really shooting through the moon. Please go to 6:15. I really want you to shoot through the moon. The moon is being shot. And we have 3 gigawatts of power. We will be expanding that once we get more iron, and I believe that's probably more important than lubricant right now, because that is actually stopping my red signs being made. Which, you know, when red signs is collapsed, that's when you know you're in a bad place, because all they need is iron and copper. Okay, we've got no iron currently, so wah, wah. But silicon's going pretty well over here. Could always get a silicon train. That would be interesting. And I just want to make sure that we don't completely lock up our options down there while expanding here, because we will be expanding here again in the future. Gonna put this across here, just so that way we can expand out this way should we desire. But I feel like we may desire to do that very soon. Awesome. Okay, so this was my facility that I was going to put some iron into. So let's bring the Spidertron down here. Let's bring it in a way that it doesn't immediately get stuck. Should be fine. Okie dokie Loki. How to do this? We could just copy and paste that base over here because that works decently well enough. And yeah, let's just copy that base. So we could do it like that. Or we could just go outwards. No, I think downwards is the correct way to go on this one. So downwards is the way we shall go. We just need more sand to be placed. We may have problems with the natives very soon. But here come my spiders, excited to give me devices that I need. Really should speed up these spiders though, they are chill and slow. Gosh, that noise is always so delightful. It's so grating. In reality, it's not delightful at all. That was called a lie. And we're not making any coils this time, and I wonder if that's a mistake that we could be making with this base. Alright, let's try that again. Do we have enough room? Oh, barely. No, we do not. We actually do not have enough room, even despite that. Okay, so that usually means we need to bring the finger bus down. Can we do that one? Yeah, great. I knew when I just started doing that, like shifting my arm slightly, that was going to cause problems. And it immediately did. Okay, finger bus, you live in here. Come on down, baby. Cool. I don't quite know how many deposits of iron I want to build. That might be a very interesting question. It's probably saying no path. It absolutely is. Go into manual for a while and it'll sort itself out. Okay. That's decent enough. It'll be more decent once it starts killing those biters. Okay, so we do want to copy, mostly copy this, but we kind of want to make a couple of changes. Just because part of this is not great. And I don't know what that part was going through. It's not doing it anymore, and Stone still goes out that way? I'm okay with stone going out that way. I think that's... Oh, that's for the charcoal. We may need to get a charcoal train down here. That's fine. That's not really a problem. Okay, so let's just copy and paste this. We'll just connect it in basically the same way. Make sure that you always really leave a little bit of room for the belt, because that's going to need to go somewhere. And we're just going to keep taking stuff, because let's be honest, it's going to keep needing stuff. Probably didn't need that many underground belts now that I look at it. Not underground belts, underground pipes. Beyond that, that's mostly pretty good. Few issues. But we have made most of a base almost immediately, which is so cool. Yeah, we've got way too many of these pipes, that's okay. Yeah, what are we liking? Crystallizers. Is there ever any room in this guy? Not really. This guy occasionally has some room, so he can put some... What are they called? Sorting machines? Sorters? Like 20 of them and him. Alright, and go back to resupply. Meanwhile, I'll... slight issue there. Very slight though. That's done pretty well, so... We'll just... Oh, I may have screwed that up. I screwed that up. That's fine. And the crushed stone goes out the top, which we can collect fairly easily. Okay, you guys immediately got stuck. Good job. You've failed me once more. I don't know why I ever expect not failure. Like, trusting these guys is like trusting Starscream, honestly. You know he's gonna stuff up. Like, every time. He's the Starscream of video games. Actually, we could bring in charcoal, but then again, charcoal has literally been made from here, so we could just pipe it down. Looks like it's already happening there anyway, so yeah, let's not even get a charcoal train, let's just go more belts. Nothing is not improved by more belts. And then very soon we'll be having a lot more stuff in our inventories. You actually need all this? Not really. Well, we'll take it anyway. How are we going? How many rockets I have launched before? 13, right? Oh, it's getting another 20% while I've been working for the last 10 minutes, which is pretty good. What else do I need? Sand is of course a problem, and it's probably going to remain a problem, so what I might do is... I think I saw a decent deposit of sand up here, by the silicon mines. By the silicon mines. Which way here? Yeah, that's pretty decent, so we'll bring the robots up there, and I'll chuck some sand into them from there. Excuse me. That's the uranium mine, that's not even what I was after. Okay, so what I might do is just load them up with as much sand as I can. And we'll see. No, not those. Anything but those. And we'll see what we can do. That's 44,000. So that's a lot of sand. Why is that in the trash slots? Oh, it's going into the trash slots there. That's weird. Whatever. Okay. Maybe because when it's required 30,000, it tries to do no more than 30,000? Oh, 30,000 is like the top and bottom limit, so it tries to reach. Yeah, that's fine. The point here is now we can drop off a bunch of sand and have a lot of sand for future. So the bot's going to get a bit confused for a moment. Wonder when I'm gonna. Maybe I should upgrade the bots today. That might be a good idea. Get them to start getting them to level 3. Not super required, but also not super difficult. Do I even bother getting to 4? 4 might be too much. Actually, logistic bots. Does it even matter to get them to 3? That's the next question. Like, is it going to require blue processing units? Quite frankly, I don't have a million of those. So, you know what? They can stay at 4s. 2s rather. They could be faster, sure, but I mean, I've got a huge amount of them. What does it matter, right? Okay, let's take the robots back down there. Let's take them in a way that they don't immediately get stuck again, because they are stupid. I was kind of wanting to take a train, but it turns out my train's not here right now because it's busy being a train, as they are wont to do. Research has stopped completely because we've got no iron. That's what we're fixing. Right now we've actually got a lot of surplus energy just because science has stopped. Science takes up about a gigawatt of energy. About a third of my base power goes into science, which that sounds like an extraordinary, stupid high amount, but that is the truth. I probably should have brought more induction furnaces down, but you know, I didn't. The plan was about to be, what if we brought coal down on a train, but we're just going to bring it down on a belt now. And we're just going to put a circle here. That means he can also go home. Good job, friend. Murdered the heck out of those wormy boys. We have made a mistake there, that this is not connected. They will be connected. Okay, what can we build? What do we need? We don't need filters. We just need these, really. And induction furnaces, which I don't carry around. Well, I carry a few around, but not as many as it needs. I need like another... Gosh, some. Good work. You figured it out. You figured out the number of things you needed. How many do I need? Actually, it'll tell me. I need another 11 of them. Where do I request? 10. Okay. Easy fix. So now I would like to get a train station. They are called a train station. They are. I need electric circuits for those, which I don't have. That was the sound of me being disappointed and sort of going wah 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 wah. You know, like a. Yep, my wife just copied that as if that was a legitimate thing that one would say. It's not. It was stupid as heck. That's alright. Oh, wah 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 wah! Anyway, this is how we talk now to each other, apparently. Yeah. So we're gonna take that around there. If we need to, we can always... fridge? No. Oh, it's too far. Okay. Okay. And then there's a river, or rather a lake. And now there is no lake. Problem solved. You know, they say lakes are just an opportunity for improvement. Does anyone say that? I don't know. Don't really care. That's what I say though. My wife has told me she cares. That lake is just an area for improvement. So that's cool. Okay, so that's going to get charcoal down here. Now we've got to worry about the train station, and then we're kind of done. Unless I've missed something rather critical, which I'm sure I have somewhere along the line. I'd be surprised if I hadn't. It is only iron, so it's not going to need any... It's not going to produce any geodes, so that's helpful to some degree. I could bring the stone up through here, but I think that's not necessary. I am getting a lot of comments from the cheap seats right now. Apparently I am not necessary. What's up with the cheap seats right now, Panda? What are you doing? You're playing Pokemon? Awesome. The Pokemon Snap, I don't know, it's not a DLC because it was free. I guess it was DLC, it was downloadable content. But the free content came out and she is loving Pokemon Snap, so she's playing that. And there was a very big Bidoof in it and made me very, very happy. Because Bidoof is the best Pokemon that has ever Pokemoned. I'm a little concerned about the lack of algae I'm seeing right now. I don't know if there's a reason for it, but there's definitely a lack of it. And I kind of want to expand it because I don't like having a lack of things. So it's a fairly easy expansion. I'm just going to do that. And I don't know if we need more composters. But we'll see what we can do with that. Okay. And that'll be water coming through. That'll be hopefully more algae and therefore more compost. Because that appears to be slowing down things down. Okay. What else are we liking? Well, we might as well get those induction furnaces while we're here because we're not far. What did you gasp about? A what? Snorlax? Heck yeah! Snorlax is one of the first Pokemon that she learned the name of, so that's pretty exciting. Because they had big Snorlax pillows in EB, so, you know, part of my getting to know her was teaching her Pokemon names. Because this was actually a very important thing apparently in a relationship. You gotta know Pokemon names. I don't know where that came from, but it is what happened. Okay, we're slow on red circuits, that's interesting. Why? Low on greens. You know what? Greens could be because of the lack of wood. And it is. Okay, so we actually have already done some improvements on that. I'm just going to run down this fast transport belt because it's the fastest way places except for when you get stuck. And can we get the last bits done, please? There they go, the last induction furnaces. Clickety click. Done. Okay. Then I know we don't need to do this now, but I would really love to get this all sorted before we run into problems. Actually, let's do it so that we can just copy and paste this bit. Well, that went immediately well. Okay. That's really tidy stuff. Not tidy at all, I know. But it is where we are in life right now. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a train station that is here. And we're going to have some steel chests. 4 of them should suffice. Now, how many of these do we have? 4. Well, that's actually a pretty gosh darn convenient number. We connect that up there, that into there, that into here. That should be, I mean, it's not perfect. It's probably completely incorrect of how you filter that properly, but I also don't care. And fast stack insert it that way, and then we get some red cable, which apparently we don't carry any of right now. And we'd need some copper cable to do this. Really? Okay, so we messed up a little bit, but that's alright. And then finally, we just need to hook this up to the mineral sludge, which I think is actually a pretty full line right now. It will be until it tries to make a shit ton of iron. That should fire all that up. Yeah, it does look like it's starting to fire it up. Could be faster, but it'll do the job. I mean, look, it's making iron. That's really what matters. I imagine by the end of this, it should actually have iron. Let's see. I just want to actually see some iron being made before I get too excited. Here comes the ingots. And finally, we have molten iron. That's going to be filled up fairly quickly, probably. And that is all going into storage. Wonderful. All I need is some copper wiring, which I could probably steal from over here. Just copper or copper wiring is all I need. And then I just need to belt the, or not belt obviously, but get the called the iron over to red science, and I'm going to expand red science. Like, this is just a travesty at the moment. It's too slow. I don't want to take the tin. I'm taking the tin. I'll ditch the tin somewhere. How are we going with these? 30, 54, 48. Look, we're making them. Making them at a good speed, actually. How are these going? Brief. Yeah, this side's not going as great, but that's probably to be expected. that side is probably getting less minerals than the other sides. Now if I find the red cables, then I'll actually put them down, but I cannot find them for the life of me. There they are. Okay, and that's going to be enabled, disabled with crushed stone being greater than or equal to 16,000. And that is a crushed stone pick. It appears the problem is these are not getting as much sludge as they should be. That's kind of a common problem with this setup, actually. What I might do... I imagine this is actually working a little bit harder than it used to as well. Another stack of filters probably wouldn't go amiss. That's going pretty well. Yeah, I thought I was going to make another puffer farm, but I guess it hasn't been needed yet. More electrodes, actually. Yeah, let's bring the Spidertrons over here. I think more electrodes would be good, as would more filters. And then, of course, I need to actually fix the problem that I saw and still haven't actually fixed, just considered. Let's fix that first. What we're going to do is we have that. That doesn't work that way. So what we're going to do is going to be a little bit different. We're going to have this come all the way down here. Okay. So what I'm seeing is we probably need a few more electrodes and a few more filters. Thankfully we have lots of both. So maybe one more stack. You guys get out of the way, please. Thanks. One stack of electrodes in each box. Would be good. Why is that slow? Output stuck? Why is output stuck? Doesn't look put those electrodes in there. Doesn't look in there, so another stack of electrodes in there. Another stack in there. Another stack in there, and finally one more stack in here. This actually looks like it probably do with 2 stacks. And we've got 2 stacks, so we might as well do it. Okay, now I feel like the reason this isn't going quite as well as it should be is we need another stack of filters. That's easily done. A stack of filters. Stack of filters. Make it happen. These are ready to go, they're just not getting the stuff they need. And that'll be more mineral sludge, which is always an advantageous thing to have. Okay, so everything's sort of jammed up here. That's to be expected because no iron. We could do actually, probably not required. I just wonder, we could have like the low-level science labs and do it that way and it'd be way faster, but I don't know if that's actually required. What we just need is more iron up there. So that's actually easily achieved. Yeah. Now, I'm not quite sure where we're putting this iron, but we'll figure that out in a moment. Right, so that's going to be red science base, so a little bit further along. little bit further, not too much further. We're probably done. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hopefully. I mean, I'll know fairly quickly if I'm wrong. I was wrong. We all saw that coming. Don't pretend you didn't. Okay, the red science base is just a little bit further ahead. It does look like it's actually making stuff right now, which is confusing because not connected to anything, but hey, there it is. And we need to make a lot more of it, so what I might do, these need to be making more stuff. I could do that, that's going to make them real quick. Could I be making it too fast? Maybe. Like, yeah, not really. Well, I actually connected it to the base. The base is just going to get more iron in general now, which is fine. And this is... Look, we could even speed this up further by doing something like that. Or... here's another plan. Did I see copper down here? I think I did. No. Did not. They could just make a new red research base. It's not like this one takes a lot of work. Or, here's another idea. Let's make more here. Like, not difficult to make this stuff. And then we basically copy this. Probably without the... I probably don't need the speed modules in them. I thought that was fun, but that's not required. So, like this. I mean, that's pretty good. Can't be sad with that. Could be sad with that. Choose not to be. And on the other side, and here's where it gets tricky. The same thing. At no point did that get tricky. I mean, okay, the only point where it got tricky is the part where it's trying to... shoot, no. I don't want it to upgrade the belts, just the... Yeah, guys, you gonna build those electric poles? Like, what are you doing? Or is it waiting for like the rest of the base to build the electric poles? That might be what it's doing. Okay, copper, easy fix. Just go straight into there. Iron, it literally comes in from the side there, so we can just go like do. That probably makes all the red science we need. I would assume so anyway at this point. Now, of course, this will go for a very, very long time because it's just required that way. But it'll get done. Like, how much is this making? This little base should be making about 280 a minute, so 1,000 every 5 minutes. A little bit slow, isn't it? faster. That's if it was running properly, which it doesn't look like it is. Looks like the iron is a bit slow. But yeah, once the iron kicks back into gear, point is making a few science packs. And if we were really stuck, we could just beacon them up. Speaking of beacons, how is my crystals going? I feel like they're probably still not going great, but I hope they're at least doing better. Glass apparently is shit right now, which is a concern given how much work I've put into glass. Glass is not shit, which means that's connected to something else. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's go work that out then, shall we? Then we probably need to work out lubricant, like I was saying before. Okay, so glass is not as bad as it looks, which means the thing making the petri dishes is broken for some stupid reason. Nope, that's probably bad. Let's try that again, shall we? And my glass was a little bit further down. Just keep on going and you'll get there. Okay, that's the sound of molten glass rushing through a pipe. Good sound. And sure enough, we're making more petri dishes. Rad. Because that's probably slowing down things a bit as well. I wasn't aware of, but that's okay. Looks like it's better now, and it looks like it's actually backing up now. So yeah, that's fine. This I find a bit concerning. Why is have my farms failed? No, but they should have been running for a long time. Got on here, we've got a lot of hips. I do not believe that's at 100%. I cannot believe that is at 100%. So what we might need to do is take that over to here because there's no way that is 100%. So what we're going to do is an overflow valve. And we're going to take these up to the puffers. I'm sure they'd be delighted to have more pulp. What I do notice though is we're running out of pipes. Oh god, you're halfway across the island. Wonderful. Well, I ran out at the exact spot I thought I would, so that's kind of cute. Are they stuck on something? They are actually heading that way, so that's rare. These have all stopped, so that was why my power died for a little while. They all stopped. Oh, yeah, they kind of did. Excuse me. So let's just flare stack that, just to... Might as well get a little bit of fuel going, you know? My spiders got stuck on water. Never mind, I trusted them for a moment, and as usual, they let me down. Oh boy. Maybe I'll just run to them, might be faster. Hell, it might be faster just get a full resupply, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, it's just gonna be faster to get a full resupply. How's my research base going? Is it researching again? Not really. Like, it's trying to. Also not really doing it. Well, how's Red Science going? Red Science has got 1,000 ready to go, so it's fine. How much does it go through, actually? Is it fine? How much do we need, really? This goes through 277 per minute. If I remember right, that creates more than 277 per minute. If I could find it. Yeah, I mean this alone I'm pretty sure creates 288 a minute. Okay, so it's close. Therein lies a problem, but not a big problem. Something you have to acknowledge. That's the nutrient pulp, so let's keep it going. We are almost at the fart farm, which is the official name for it, obviously. I need to tell you that. And we're going to have a... Can I make a non-return valve? Probably not. No, I cannot. I mean, an overflow valve is basically a non-return valve anyway, though, isn't it? More or less. And that will probably make sure they never have problems with nutrient pulp again, because a lot of those problems I was having will be consumed now. And it'll also be making more alien bacteria, which is actually the reason I did all this work for. Cool. Good work, everyone. You did it. Okay. Next problem is the old, what's it called? Lubricant. Because we don't have a lot of base oil. And we're going to run out of that very soon as well. Okay, so lubricant. Let's see how we can improve that. Lubricant made it 3 ways. The main one is base mineral oil. Now, base mineral oil can be made out of thermal water and naphtha, which is interesting because we have a lot of naphtha. We have that sorted out. Destination full? Really? A lot of this base is kind of crapped out entirely now. Okay, so... If I remember rightly, I was making naphtha down here. If I was right. It's plastic. Yes, naphtha was here. Which is fine. We're going to need thermal water, that might be a little bit more of a problem, and carbon monoxide. Pretty sure we make carbon monoxide down here already. Let's find out. This looks like it's doing better than it used to be doing. Means, ooh, we need a radar. Ooh, radar. I don't really know what's up with that voice, but that's how I live my life now. So, base mineral oil needs naphtha, thermal water, and carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide we are already making. Convenient. Naphtha we are already making. Convenient. Thermal water is a problem. You can make it, but it's a pain. Because what we need a few things actually. We need brown algae. Oh, that didn't need to be there. There's one more down, then we put that there, and we put the inserters. Nope, not stack inserters, that's a bit much. Yeah, something like that. Cool. And finally, make that all up. It's actually going to be producing enough water. No, wrong button. Alt X, there we go. Going to be producing enough saline water once it's all connected to power. Not power. Oh, yes, power. Also, water. And then we, what, chemical plant to make? Calcium, is it? Well, we need the thermal water extractor, so maybe that's what we should worry about first. Lithia salt. So yeah, we're gonna need to go get some stuff. Some of the stuff is gonna be easier to get than others. I think that's gonna go down to blue. So that's a good start. Ore, so what else? Ooh, not the bore that I need, it's the water extractor. Titanium, 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 and reinforced concrete. Wait. And the Vinca bus should be back, so I should be able to drive that. Oh, that train was close, as usual. So reinforced concrete usually chills out over here somewhere. Health titanium plate, which is there. Two? Don't know if two's enough. Actually, you know what? Just do that. Do that. Don't get fancy. Let's make the two. Will two be enough? Well, let's make one and find out, shall we? And it also needs steam. Of course it does. So that's going to output 1200. Yeah, 1200 is correct. You know what? It'll do. It'll do. I don't care enough anymore. That's the real trick. And we do need a radar. Take radar 3s because they are not super expensive. And let's grab the Venga bus. Do we need to worry about residual gas, which that might be an issue. There's not... Oh, actually no, residual gas just comes from here. We already have residual gas as well. We have almost everything we need for this, except steam, which again, I'm pretty sure I have steam nearby. Oh, we can probably jump out here. What have I missed? So, we can make steam, we can make boilers, that's not a problem. Let me guess, I've thrown away my boilers? Of course I've thrown away my boilers. I really should hold on to them because I always need them when I throw them away. Base. Oh, it's an advanced chemical plant, okay. Base. And they're gonna need to be spaced out. Okay, let's just keep this going. That's gonna be lithium salt. No? No? What is it called? What is lithium salt? Oh, it needs to be in a furnace? Really? Huh. Not really a problem again, it's just surprising is all. Okay, so that should be being made very quickly now. It doesn't know what it's trying to consume yet, it'll figure it out. Once it knows, then I'll know how much I need. So in the meantime, let's that was not what I wanted to do, but thanks anyway. Thanks for playing. That one can go like that. And of course we can do it like that. Okay, so that's doing 960. And yeah, you know, that's about right. The next challenge is how much stable water do these things reach? None when you do that. I will fix that in just a moment. Sorry. How much? We want 24, and that's going to put 48. So 48 is... I've actually got the perfect ratios here. My gosh. I literally cannot believe that I've accidentally stumbled into the perfect ratio. Only thing that'd be better is moving that over there. And I don't want to hold on to this lithium salt because there's no way that's ever going to end well for me. And we've got some boiler units, which we can chuck them up right about now. If I remember what they look like. I did make them right. There we go. Okay. How's that going to be enough steam? That requires 2,400. That's going to produce 2,400 exactly. Damn, I'm good with maths when I change things around like that. The trick about being good with maths is just cheating. Ooh, that's uncomfortable. Okay. So then we just got to go like this. That's not right. That's not right. That should produce base mineral oil, unless I've made a mistake. It sounds like I haven't. Then to make lubricant, we need to something a little bit like this, a little bit like that, a little bit like that. Oops, no. Okay, looking good. And then we get the residual gas. Residual gas could be a problem in the future, but not yet it seems. Okay, so then we need to connect to pink science, which is up there. So we could just, yeah, I see how we're going to do this. We're going to pull this lubricant around that way. Take it all the way up there? No, all the way up there is probably a mistake. We want it to go down, not up. Alright, go down. And we want to go across. I think if we do it this way, we should be alright. Okay, so the lubricant's got quite a distance to go. Hopefully we've enough pipe for it. I have a funny feeling the more we move, the more we don't. In fact, I'm getting fairly certain of that, so I'm going to start bringing the spiders in. Really? You're going to do that to me, huh? You guys up to? Spiders, can you come over here, please? Sorry, I know I sent you in a different direction, but I do actually need you here. And I need underground pipes, which I know you've got a lot of, because you're my underground pipey boy. Okay. Lubricant comes in through this way. Okay, and it just connects like that. Just like that. And that should get my pink science being built here. Oh wow, immediately everything's just excited to be here. That's what I love to see. A factory that just wants to get stuff done. Meanwhile, it looks like red science has just recently dropped off. Like it's getting stuff done. That is a piece of chewing gum, thank you. Probably can't chew it right now, but thank you. I'll store it for later, like a chipmunk. I'm a chipmunk now. Hello, I'm Chief Chipmunk. It's my new name now, I guess. Well, the good news is red science is coming through at a good speed now. Ultimately what we need is every science to be made at the speed of my labs. Which right now is probably not even optimal speed, so we may actually want to increase it further. What I might do, actually, still, how are my still not enough, I feel. They're trying, but I'm still not seeing enough of these. Okay, so we need still more of the grinding stones. It isn't too difficult. We just, honestly, probably just more chemical furnaces would do it. If I just went chemical furnace. Wow, I'm actually surprised I had chemical furnaces on hand. Then I did like this. I mean, that is going to be a decent improvement. But you go, well, could be faster, and I go, damn right it could be, and it's about to be. But boom, it's faster. Or you go, good, but what if it was faster still? And I go, good God, man. If we made it any faster, we'd kill ourselves. And here we go. So we have run out of chemical furnaces. That's okay. The important thing is we're now making even more. And this is good. This is a good speed. Like, it's probably still not ideal, but it is a vast improvement. I mean, they're not stacking up yet. I have a funny feeling if those were there, we're probably going to start backing up. Power is at 173, which... that's low. Hard to say exactly what power's been in the past. Although... I mean, power's doing its best. We might actually improve power by adding more product. Not improve power, so power's absolutely screwed. We might improve power consumption. This is looking good. Could we need more? Like, this is using 205, and that's making 192. Yeah, so wait, 205. Yeah, so it's making kind of a little bit too small a number. what I'm going to do is that out there. Let's chuck maybe 3 more. Yeah, 3 more would do the trick. Yeah, it's doing 264 now, which is pretty good. And let's just follow this down to its eventual conclusion, which goes for quite a while. Because, you know, screw trains and efficiency. No one needs it. Yeah, there's a lot more grinding stones being made. And I would expect to see this taking a quarter. I mean, yeah, you can see these big gaps now. Look at that. Like, you know, with the big gaps, that means things are happening. You're seeing big gaps down here as well? Probably seeing a lot of blue modules that are needed, but... I wonder why so many blues. A weird question. Maybe because blue modules never get taken here because they're the last ones. That would make sense, actually. Okay, so I'm expecting to see more artifacts being made now. Not artifacts, sorry. Things. More things. And sure enough, it does look like it. So these are going maxed out. Good. These are slow because of red modules. I've improved red modules. Red modules were slow because green modules are slow. Green modules are slow because wood was slow. Wood, still slow. Need to improve wood, it seems. Some of these not going. Yeah, some of these are still not going. What the heck? Alright. So if red modules are going slowly, it's so funny, it's like wood, this was going just fine. I don't know quite why it started falling over. Something affected it. Maybe it's just been like a slow failure, like a very slow failure. And so while it looks like it goes fine for hours and hours, with the like small amount of backlog it has, it just slowly fails. Yeah, it's really strange. What is the problem? It's soil. Well. Why is soil a problem? Sand. Really, sand is a problem. Okay, well, let's not have sand be a problem then. Like, it's that easy, guys. Just don't let sand be a problem, it won't be a problem. Okay, extra sand production should push everything higher. Maybe we even consider building faster assembly machines. I think everything's going now. So how much soil did this need? 51. How much does this produce? 217. Do these need soil as well? They do. Oh. 360. Okay, I see the problem. While we're here, let's just finish off the power, so that way I don't need to carry the stuff around anymore. Okay, and look, I liked that. I think we're going to do that again. How about that? We will of course need to get water for it, but that is never actually a problem. It just sounds like one. How are we doing for rockets? Probably slow actually, since we've got red science problems. That'll be fine. And we're going to make a couple of little holes here. Okay, so once that starts heating up, we should have more power once more. And I feel like we're still at a shortage. Yeah, we could probably put one more layer. Be tricky. Give it a go. 7. Yeah, that's all we've actually got the resources for right now, so we'll just do that. Quite frankly, it should be enough. Should be enough for a while anyway. And that's all heating up. And that puts us at 3.6 gigawatts. Meanwhile, my deuterium storage is at 32k. It has gone down a little bit. Don't think I am worried at this stage. I will need to keep an eye on it though. But yeah, that's the power I've got for now. So, other options I have right now is more science. That's a stupid idea, but it is something I could do. Other things I could do, I mean, what else do I need right now, right? It's just science, 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 and rockets, and chips. That's right, I need more chips. Chips as bro. I gotta get me some chips. Yeah. Gotta get me some chips. Yeah. Which is a, you know, probably shouldn't be being like that. It's not a good accent to be putting a fake on. It is a little bit a little bit offensive. So maybe I shouldn't have done that. But it's okay, it's not like this is recorded for all of time. Not like I'm going to put this on YouTube myself and be offensive directly there. Yeah, okay. This is how actual, like, legitimate famous people get in trouble. Thankfully, I'm not legitimately famous. And never will be. Alright, so I came here for some of these. No reason why I can't take 2 stacks, and they are actually pretty useful. And I might as well take the Vinger bus, because it's here. And the Vinger bus is going to Big Red, right? Gotta go to Big Red. Whereabouts in Big Red? Down here. Okay, so this is... it's all coming along. Have we launched another rocket today? We have, and we're about 30% to the next one. So once we get more wood production coming, which will be in just a moment, that should be really good. Minerals per minute, that's making 330, and it's requiring, oh, it's making 360 sand. It requires about that much sand, so that's alright. We've got enough tree seeds, and that is also good. So really we just need the soil to back up over here. And we should be in a better place. Meanwhile, the fertilizer is coming along. Don't think we've actually got a problem with fertilizer. No, urea gas is perfect. And that should be making a lot more of these. The trees will be coming out faster as time goes on. So we did have a little bit of a slow time with trees, but that will be speeding up. Probably had a slow time with resin as well. But I expect these to start turning on pretty soon. And if it... oh, actually that one wasn't on before. I mean, maybe we could even do with a little bit more soil, honestly. Like, a little bit more soil is actually probably not harmful to anyone. So let's do that. Like, it's far from saturated, obviously, but... and it's not connected. That's going to be a trick. But yeah, it looks like everything's sort of coming along alright. More soil is in construction. That should mean more trees, and that would mean more... yeah, so it's kind of funny that trees is the reason that full production stopped. But as more trees are coming through... I mean, look, you know what? Because this is my solution to everything right now... more of these. And that is a much more compressed belt as well. Wait, what's going on here? How long have you not been working for? Probably ever. But yeah, these belts are a little bit more compressed, a lot of more wood boards coming through. That's what we want to see. And hopefully more of these will be switching on as more stuff comes through. It does look like a lot of soil is coming through. If we go and check wooden board production, is it going up? And yeah, it has been. Like, it went down for quite a while, but it looks like it's come back. I imagine when it was down like this, it's just because it wasn't being used. It looks like everything went down at about the same time as well, so not a huge issue there, it's just what's happening. But yeah, it looks like wooden board production has increased. And everything. Whee, train. And sure enough, that is resulting in more things being made from there. Perhaps I could even make it better by... the problem here is feel that the transport belt, even at that speed, is not enough. But what I probably need to do is speed it up further. How much work would it be to build these? Ah, it's a bit of work. But maybe that's what I gotta do. Oh, that was a train, I assume. Sure was. Could consider combo production speed. Oh, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea as well, Tony. Thank you for the suggestion. It'll be a little bit while I slowly walk. Every time I lose my my exoskeleton, I'm like, yep, it's a slow walk. I love how there's a splitter belt and splitter in there for some reason, and I have no idea why. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I really like the productivity module just to slow it down. Or slow it down and speed it up. That's because you kind of do both, don't you? I really need to grab some level 1s because that would probably be useful. I died around here, I believe. Don't know why that stopped for so long. Oh, maybe this is all one block. This is probably one block. Yeah, we probably need some signals there. Alright, where's that corpse of mine? There it is. Okay, well, the tradition must be kept. And the pistol goes in the chest. I really should be clearing some speed module zeros. Okay, so two things I would probably want to do. Turbo splitters. Which just... Again, turbo splitters I don't imagine I need a lot of. I just need to have some. Because anything that uses blue modules or black modules... I keep calling them modules. Blue or black processing chips, I don't really want to go too heavy on those because they are needed on so many other parts of the base. But I could build some. There's no harm in having a couple. Okay. How many are you trying to grab? Other way around. 93. Don't grab 93. Grab like 20. That'd be ridiculous. And look, don't build more than 50. And maybe I should go grab some speed modules while I'm at it. Might not be a bad idea. I think the throughput on there is mostly pretty good. More blue chips would be required. How are black chips going? Black chips are required for the future. I imagine we're waiting on chrome. Oh shit, that's a problematic one. Alright, well let's finish this off and then let's go deal with chrome. Okay, well we apparently don't have any speed modules just hanging out, so that's cool, I guess. Okay, well, let's go deal with this, and then let's go figure out what the hell's going wrong with Chrome. There's a few possibilities. I think Chrome... Oh, that's speed module 3. Fantastic. I believe it's not going to be too big a problem. It's just going to be like, you need more of something, or maybe we'll just chuck some speed modules down, call it a day. And that always does a trick, right? It's a good trick. But we won't know for sure until we check it out. Okay, so. That should hopefully saturate that belt with cables. Mostly. Mostly done a good job. Oh god, did we not do that, please, guys? Like, there's other ways to get water that is not what you're doing. Like, much more efficient ways to get water. Like, it literally takes no power. There you go, problem solved. Okay, so... what we could do is... 2 productivity modules and a speed module? What would that do? That decreases crafting speed by 10%. If we do it like that, it increases crafting speed by 10%. Of course, then the problem is we've got not enough. We could always pull them apart and then install more. That's easy enough. And we could do that through a few parts of the base. Yeah, we just need a little bit more efficiency with the brown circuits, don't we? Also these, apparently. Fascinating, that. Beat that bad boy up. Funnily enough, I think these actually need to be stack inserters as well. Because I don't think they're taking stuff fast enough. Like, they're certainly trying, and I respect that. We will need to get more speed modules, but for Tony's idea to work, but it's something I'm fairly committed to doing later. But I mean, that's a pretty healthy supply of green circuits coming through. And more green circuits will mean more red circuits. Those are slowing down. Why are they slowing down? Transistors? Interesting. I almost wonder if I just want to upgrade all of that to blue. Okay, you know what? That might be the idea. Let's just make this from red to blue, from red, blue, from red to blue. I call it from red to blue. And then just go, just this part, guys, just get it done. We did run out of blue belts. Can't say I'm too surprised by that. They don't carry a lot of those around, but we will continue that down here. Maybe I just need to pick up a lot more blue belts. Maybe that's the real answer today. Don't know if I'm going to be able to pick up that many, but we'll see. Ooh, train. We do need to turn that on as well, I suppose. I don't think that we actually built that many blues. Oh, we only built 100. Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. We can build a lot more than 100. And you know what? We can even... I mean, here's the question. Do I start never building red belts again and just focus on blue belts? None of it's that hard to build. I mean, it's more resources, of course, and it's more sludge, but... it ain't that expensive. Looks like I have kind of killed this part, though. But, I mean, how do you fix that part? You make that faster too, don't you? Because we clearly need more cobalt steel stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it doing its thing for now. In the meantime, we've really got to figure out what the hell happened with chrome. Because chrome stopped for some reason. Or rather, it didn't stop, it just slowed the heck down. Whatever happened, it's not great. So, it does look like it's constantly going through. It doesn't look like there's been a massive storage problem. Do still need to deal with those, though. That's still coming through, that's still coming through. Ah, we need more electro-winning cells. How the hell do you build electro-winning cells? Maybe I should type winning. Winner? Okay, so... they're not difficult, they're just going to be a little bit of a pain. Also, it looks like we ran out of sulfuric acid here. That's never a good sign. Okay, well, let's deal with the electro-winning cells and then let's figure out what the hell's gone wrong with sulfuric acid. You can only fix one problem at a time. I mean, unless you're a genius. So I can barely fix one problem at a time. Sulfuric acid is coming through. Oh, it's willing to upgrade these. Okay, well, you go for it, guys. I'm going to ditch a lot of those because I may have too many of those in my inventory very soon. And it'll figure itself out. See, it figured itself out. Told you it would. Okay, so... it appears we were not quite prepared to deal with this level of cobalt requirements. That's fine. I mean, we've had all this cobalt for all this time, and now it's decided, oh no, now we don't. So it's fine. We can make more cobalt if required. We do have the stuff from the chrome. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for electro-winning cells, because we've got to do the winning. So that's advanced circuits. Easy enough. Got tons of those. Boop. Winning... okay, let's just do more than one. Brass, aluminium, concrete. Okay. Brass, aluminium, concrete. Brass pipes, though, isn't it? And just regular old concrete, I believe. Which... I'm always worried that we're running out of concrete somewhere. The main justification for that is I usually am. Nope, never mind, I'm not running out of concrete. I have plenty of concrete. Let's just build 10 electro-winning cells. I don't know if 10 are required, but quite frankly, I don't care. Why not upgrade them to Mark II? At a base level, I'm going to say because they take blue processing chips, but let's be honest, the real reason is laziness. It would probably be easier to put them in level 2, wouldn't it? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually put 5 aside. Can we even put 5 aside anywhere? Upgrading to level 2 seems more and more reasonable the longer this goes for, I'll be honest with you. And if we do something like this... Okay. No, that's how you break things. I think I'm still stuck in the idea that I think blue chips are like super rare still, and they're not. They haven't been for quite some time, but I'm always like, oh gosh, I don't have any. And I'm like, I've got tons of them now. But I'm just still stuck in the idea that I don't have them. Because they were a massive problem for quite a long time. If I can do this. Okay. Winning is happening. I am wasting a lot of sulfuric acid, which is kind of funny since that's what I'm shortage of right there. And here is the thing I actually want, so let's just pop that in there. And the sulfuric acid can, oh sorry, sulfuric wastewater can come up here. And we can... Do we have a plan for the sulfuric wastewater? Not really. Can't really put it anywhere right now. Actually... we take it up there. Yeah, we can use that. Let's use that sulfuric wastewater for a change. Let's not just ditch it. Sulfuric wastewater has feelings too. Well, let's not put it up that way. That way it looks very congested. And that sulfuric was just down there, okay. Okay, don't get hit by a train now. I've got a 5-step program for not being hit by trains. Step 1, don't get hit by a train. Step 2, you damn fool, you got hit by a train. I'll be honest, it's not a bestseller. Okay. But from now we should be seeing more chrome. Unless I've made a mockery or something. Not getting as much ferrous concentrate. This ferrous slurry seems to be the problem now. Ferrous slurry is a problem because sulfuric acid. Okay, okay. Why is sulfuric acid all of a sudden a problem when it hasn't been for ages? Because it is going through multiple parts of the factory. Okay. If we connect it this way, the sulfur dioxide gas, that's not quite what I was after. I'm onto you, train. I think I didn't see you because I saw you. I got scared, don't worry. I fear you. Going that way. The hell am I doing this here? Sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. I feel like there's something connected to sulfuric acid that shouldn't be, because it seems like an issue that says a lot, like, hey, you're not connecting it properly. It's like, I am, and rather than fixing it because that'll take forever, I just tell it it's wrong. And that's gonna bite me in the ass one day. Okay, so these leaching plants are doing well. These may very well need to be upgraded too, because there's not much room to create more of these. In fact, there's no room to create more of these. But it does look like we're probably getting more chrome now than I was before. Not a lot more, unfortunately, but some. Some might be all I get for now. No, it's not. I'll get more. Okay, so I've managed to get through all my iron and manganese. The cobalt... Oh, wait. Cobalt may be a problem. Whee! Okay, hang on. Iron... Let's go iron for now. Well, I can make molten iron out of the cobalt and the nickel. So maybe I should do that. Just really get that shit sorted. So what does that need? That needs carbon and that needs carbon monoxide. Which, funnily enough, those both carbon from carbon, and look, there's carbon right there. So that's easier fixed than I thought it was going to be. Because carbon monoxide going to come from a chemical plant. Carbon monoxide. And it needs purified water as well. Of course it does. Purified water up here that's probably not being used a lot. Yeah, that's full. Well, you tried. Okay. No, wait, I turn it around. Of course I turn it around. Okay, how much carbon monoxide is that going to need? 60. Pfft, nothing. Okay, and then we go connect. Power. Pipe. I'm a Pokemon. Okay, and then we're going to do an induction furnace over here, which is going to be taking kind of everything. So, oop. And finally, nope. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And that's going to make this crazy iron concoction. That should make more iron. And also it's getting rid of the stuff that the chrome wasn't using. So we actually got a plan for that now. I knew it would happen one day. I just didn't know it'd be today. Wonderful. And so the base is actually using everything. It's gonna be slow, and because it's just gonna be slow. Could speed it up by building another induction furnace, and why not, you know? Why not? Drop position 2, just so it's a little bit faster. Because of all the things I care about efficiency, it's only that. I'll never know why. Damaged individual is the only answer I've got for you. Please accept it. And you need to actually... Okay, so that's going to get through the iron reasonably quickly. I like that one, it just shudders like, ah! Instead of go brr. Yeah, that'll make more iron. And I've got a lot of storage here. I don't know how many hours it'll take before it gets through all of it. Quite honestly, I don't care either. Okay, so fast and light is at 56%. The next rocket. How do we improve rockets? Speed modules, apparently. Interesting. Need more speed modules. Now, I believe part of that's already been done by improving green circuits, which has improved red circuits. But let's grab some stuff, because there's a few possibilities of what could be going wrong here. And while I could just use the radar to find everything and do it remotely, it's more fun to do it on the ground. We still carry these radars around because I still haven't actually put the radars down here, so I don't know how well this is going right now. Maybe I should just take a quick trip there before checking all my modules. Just chuck a radar down, and while I'm doing that, let's actually look at the modules through the radar. Crystals are fine, crystals are fine. Okay, we'll be there in a moment. Really need to probably put some more brakes into the train network. I jumped out of the train too early, I won't lie. I got too excited. It happens. Oh shoot, this is gonna be tricky. It's still not actually connected to anything, so that's... Okay, new radar network is up. Good. How are we doing for radars? That's pretty good, actually. Okay, wherever the problem is, I bet you it's over here somewhere. Yeah, you know what? That's absolutely valid, Tony. I respect that. I am also, well, I've had to put some warehouses in there. I understand, so that's probably where I'm going to run into a problem fairly soon. So that's probably the only reason it's worked, is because I had to warehouse some things for red and green on the tier 1 side, and warehouse some things on the tier 2 side for blue. Now the good news is, grinding machines are actually good. These are going pretty quick as well, and these are... Oh. Oh? It looks fine here. RGB is... Bet you someone can make a picture with these as RGB displays. I don't know how you do it. You'd have to do it hand do it. And it'd be something someone would post on the Reddit and be like, hey, I wasted like 18 hours doing this. These are all maxed out. That's doing well as well. So, red circuits. There's not enough red circuits coming through. Why not? Where are they all going? Actually, that's a good question. Where are these ones going? Oh, these ones going for the tier zeros? Okay, but still... not enough. This is coming from the main facility. Someone's used for science. Don't know why that science has stopped. Is that worth checking right now? Might as well. Why is that stopped? Naphtha. Oh, funny. I thought I'd connected, made a lot of naphtha lately. Did I not make a lot of naphtha lately? I thought I'd made a lot of naphtha lately. Oh, might just need to be connected to it. Or maybe when I connected to it, I didn't do that. Oh, I bet you went down and I never noticed it. Okay. So, what is going wrong with red circuits? That red circuit train is not as valid as it used to be, but still, I'd be expecting almost a full red belt. That was the whole original design plan of this. So these are going a bit slow. Right, okay. These are going a bit slowly. Is that the problem? Looks like it could be the problem. Then this side is absolutely fine. Oh, you know what? I see the problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this down, swing it all the way around. Okay. Gosh, thanks, game. I'm going to connect that with red circuits for now. The idea was this goes up into here. That's great, and then I'm going to connect this. Down into here, and that means a lot of my things are being produced when they were previously stopped. Green circuits seem to still be a problem, but that's okay, we'll fix that in a moment. So we've done a weird loop here, but hopefully that is beneficial. Okay, so green circuits, they're going well, but again, this was designed, they should be a full 2 belts worth, or a lot closer to it than what it is. And it's slowing down here because of browns. Wait, seriously? Wood? I dealt with wood. Why is it still a problem? Valid question. These should all be going. In fact, not only are they not all going, less are going than they used to be. Because of soil, which I seriously made more of. Soil's not going because insufficient compost? Huh. Sorry guys, just a moment. I'll be back in just a second. Alright, I'm back everyone. Panda just came into my room very excited about a feature she didn't know that was on her phone. Apparently if you say... What? Android. Apparently if you say Lumos to your phone, it'll turn the torch on. And she was very, very excited by that. Which, I mean, that's pretty cool. I won't lie. But yeah, so that's why I had to just go away for a sec. So we need to make more compost, that's the problem. Which, honestly, I'm surprised that didn't happen sooner. There's a problem. Now, we could just do a little bit of that and then a little bit of that. I don't know if that's really going to help us, but we'll give it a go. It's certainly not going to help us until we build more compost devices, which, hey, look, we can. Apparently they're easy to build. So hopefully that helps us out. Because apparently we have not soiled ourselves enough, and we must always soil ourselves more. Power is a... Why is power a problem? Power's... What? Oh, wait. Apparently there is one link here, and the entire base relies on it for that side. That is a terrifying realization. Okay, I'm just curious about where that happens then. So... Gotta find something that's currently building. A lot harder to do than you'd think. A lot of these have actually done their building. Low power there. Wow, okay. You know what, I'm just gonna do that. I don't quite know how it's connected or not connected, but this is gonna... Apparently this is like the linchpin between my base. Oh, thank you. That's a... Oh, okay. That is a very fascinating linchpin in my base that... Apparently this connects, like, a huge part of it together. And that's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in a base. Because I don't know where that problem sits. And there is no way in heck I'll ever figure it out either. Okay. Chrome goes through there. How are we going to black circuits? There's the rocket. Which is... Chrome is still a problem. Well, speaking of problems that persist, okay, that's slow and stupid. Okay, let's just get some water in there. Okay, I know I was scared by the power thing, but that's not quite how I was planning to resolve it. And yeah, just hook that up to power as well. So hopefully... fill up a full belt, but yeah, it'll help. There's these big long delays, but maybe the extra thing will help out with that. Also need to fix up chrome still more. The filter now? No? Oh yeah, we're going to need to make upgraded leaching plants. Okay. They're not actually that much faster. It's like 33% faster? Not great. Thinking it's 33% more chrome, which is a lot better. Okay. Okay, could you just go to it then? Yeah, thanks. I would like 10 of them. LEA. Titanium pipes, reinforced concrete, and titanium plates. Okay. Titanium pipe. Reinforced concrete. Bricks. And... is that everything? Titanium plate. I didn't pick up the titanium plate. Oh, and blue processing units. Okay. Beacon leach plants. You know what? That's a good idea too. You're full of good ideas. Thanks. I think I need one more, which is some more reinforced concrete bricks. I think I need to make some more harmonics for that, which is doable. I think we're short on harmonic crystals. Okay. Yeah. We will go back there very soon. We'll just get these ones done and then we'll get it sorted. It's a good idea. If there's space. I'm sure there's space. There's got to be space.
But kicking, for goodness!
Thanks for following Manolia KitKat. Happy to have you here. I apologize if I got your name wrong. I did my best. Okay, so these have been upgraded. Hopefully they make things a little bit faster. The follower gold thing does still seem to be broken. Good. I was kind of wondering about that. I was like, well, it fixes when someone follows next. Nope. Nope, still broken. Okay, but this is good. What's not good is it does look like we're running out of sulfur. Why are you guys not farting more? I'm expecting to see more high quality farts, guys. What's going on? Got everything you need. Except, I guess, farts. Okay. That is a concern. Why is that one not going? What's it short on? Got pulp, it's got... It shouldn't be a shortage. I know I'm looking at one facility being like, but why is there a shortage? It doesn't really matter that one box isn't working, but I'm just curious. Not enough beans. Where are my beans? are my beans? Where are my beans? Interesting. I don't know why it was there for so long. It's almost like it didn't need to be there. What was the problem there? Everything looks maxed out. Why was it there? Oh god. Okay, I think I found out why sulfur's the problem again, because something's gone wrong. Something's gone screwy with my circuitry. I really wish I paid more attention in ComSci. Okay, so currently this is open. So why? If things are less than 10,000, output A. Okay. If A does not equal 2, get welcome back. 10,000 easily. Okay. A is not equal to output B, so A will equal 1 if it's less. Yeah? Okay. If B equals 1, send it. Well, I hate it when this happens. If A is not equal to 2, the other one must be here. If B is less than 8,000, which it is, but neither of them are sending anything. A equals 0? No, that doesn't make sense either. Because that's not sending anything, that's not sending anything. If A is not equal to 0, oh, then send B. Okay, so gosh, I am scared to think how long this one's been running inefficiently. That's fine. Boy, do I wish I was better at basic circuitry. Okay, so now we've got the problem. The other one isn't active currently. It should be. It's got no beams. So, they're round the wrong way. Because that's... A is less than their output. Why are you not outputting A? You don't have anything in there. You should be outputting A. Wait. Oh wait, no. Less than is correct. So you shouldn't be outputting A, but you should be. And because A is greater than 0, output B. That logically makes sense. Can I have my beans, please? I desperately want my beans. Okay, so we've probably had some material shortages for a while because of this issue with not understanding how circuits work. You've really got to talk through them, don't you? Well, I do. And that's not going to go anywhere. That's going to crash into that train, yep. Okay, Okay, now you got my beans? You got my beans! Oh, gosh. So it was kind of working by accident before. But to run out of beans and probably just be like a holding pattern. Okay, so it's going to take a little while for it to get back up and running again, but it'll get there. Real quick question. Where are those, jeez, the heck was that? Where are these guys getting, output to? Oh, they're not. Of course not. So... How long has it not been, how long has it not been running for? Probably since I built it. That's delightful. I'm so glad. That's alright. Fixing the problems. That's the important thing. The important thing is you gotta fix your problems and not create more. Oh, let's see if I can create more of them. How are we going with my deuterium gas? Hopefully we've still got plenty. But less than... We got 34k, that's fine. And with the sulfur that's going to be being produced now, that'll probably just make sure we stay fine for a while. Okay, so this should be off now? No, it's not. Because it doesn't have enough. Reasonable. It'll sort itself out now. Okay, so chrome... doing okay. Could do with more ferrous slurry, and for that we're going to do those beacons, which, yes. Those beacons shouldn't be too big a deal. For the harmonic crystals. Harm crystals. Just punch a crystal on the thrace. The thrace? I was like, do I say throat? Do I say face? I say thrace. Because, you know, those are words that people can use. Can't help but notice, I think things got worse. Oh yeah, that makes sense actually, because sulfur went low and therefore I wasn't making as much stuff. That does make sense, okay. So let's take the Venga bus and go steal some polished crystals. Okay, so production slowed down a little bit while there's a few issues, a few kinks in the factory. But you know what? Sometimes it doesn't hurt to have a kinky factory. No, actually it does hurt to have a kinky factory. It gets distracted. No one wants a kinky factory for a long period of time. Okay, so... I want those ones. Those ones? Are those the ones I want? I don't want a harmonic crystal splinter, I want a harmonic crystal shard. And apparently I've got 200 of those. Neat. I didn't know that. Okay, so... the shortage of copper should go away very soon once sulfur all starts working itself out. And sure enough, we've probably got shortages all over the base because of lack of sulfur. That's pretty normal. That's short probably because lack of boards, and lack of boards because of lack of gold, and lack of gold because of lack of sulfur. Yeah, this happens. When sulfur dies, like... it's not a problem when you find one king of factories, when the one king leads several other kings. Come back to the base, figure out what you're working on. Well, you know what, that's true. You're quite right. Like my base has so many kinks, it started its own website. That's the problem. It makes a lot of money actually, you never believe it. You never believe how much this website makes. Hey Captain Mola, how you doing? Yeah, you know what, it's well established, in many ways. It's been going for quite some time. It is actually upset. Yeah, I'll just post this on Rule 34 and so on. And most people will be like, I don't get it, and then and it'll get deleted. And I'm like, well, what did I expect? But God, where was I going with this? But yeah, no, the base is quite well established. It is an absolute cluster truck of a base. I was trying to repair it. Yeah, it's absolute cluster truck. It has actually upset some people. You know, I almost wonder if I need a trigger warning on this base because it has become so much spaghetti. Like it started with the desire to not have spaghetti. I think every base does that. And then the spaghetti happened, and then it just went wrong from there, okay? That's what I'm saying. The spaghetti started, like, you've got some areas that'll look almost tidy, like these areas look really good. Oh man, I've heard good things about space exploration. I really want to give that a go when I'm done with SeaBlock, but I reckon I am probably about halfway, maybe? I don't know, it's hard to measure, because at some point things are going to start speeding up. But then again, I've been saying that for hours, so maybe I am wrong. And if, you know, you keep making your base do all sorts of dodgy shit, then maybe it won't happen too quickly. I like this bit. Got a couple of those. Is it actually... I see we're still having problems with sulfur. We've really hurt part of my base. We may actually be at the point where we need to do another puffer farm. Why are these not running? Oh, we don't have enough puffer atmosphere. Okay, well that's something we can fix, I suppose. Good luck. It's one hell of a vacation if you got a full month to go. Gosh, I am jealous. Well, I'm not jealous that I'm having a month of vacation. I don't know why my wife just shouted liar at me like that. Like, does she not want a month of vacation? Is that what she's saying? Sounds like what she's saying. Okay, that's interesting. Let me guess, this one needs sulfur. No. It needs minerals. Yeah, okay, so now the problem is that we've just got a shortage of minerals. Okay, that's annoying. It's really hard to judge what I need in the base when things start crapping out like this. Oh well. So let's just put a couple of beacons in here. Just to make things a little bit faster. Look, we'll speed out the winners as well, shall we? Oh, nice. That's pretty good. Okay, so these should be going at a decent speed. Power is not an issue. We need to figure out what the hell's going on with the puffers though, because if the puffers ain't farting, then we ain't lapping. Limestone filter chain possibly yields more sulfur than fish. Oh! Yeah, that's true. I know what you mean. Like, it took me a second. But the thing, you gotta remember, they don't make this sound. And, if it doesn't make that sound, then what do you want? But you're right, the limestone filter chain is actually... The only problem is I think it's not as... what's the word I'm looking for? I think you need a lot more resources, like space to do it. I mean, yes, space is infinite, so maybe that's not a problem. But it does require more space. Okay, we're gonna have to reconnect that. Yeah, let's reconnect some things real quick now before I forget. Right, and that's part of this problem that I don't know why it says that sometimes. It's weird. Hydrogen fluoride is going to the right place. No, it's not. That's not supposed to be hydrogen fluoride. Where the hell is hydrogen fluoride coming from? There, okay. Oh, but something else wanted hydrogen fluoride, which... Oh no. I don't think that's supposed to be oxygen gas. Or rather, I think that is supposed to... That is supposed to be oxygen gas, and hydrogen fluoride is supposed to come a bit like that. Okay. We're okay. Now let's base on fish. Are you calling a puffer's fish? Whoa, 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 whoa. A puffer's fish? I don't think puffers are fish. Because they live in trees. I know this is not the most important thing right now, but I don't think puffers are fish. At least they're tree fish. Yeah, actually you're right. Sulfur loop would probably be way faster and not require as much shit. Because I mean this is requiring like so much different machines to get working. Yeah. I feel like these guys is another thing that... I've been thinking a lot about this during this run, like things I would do better. And a couple of things that I've realized is... At first I was doing a build with washing plants. And washing plants are great. And you do need them. You do need some washing plants because you do need the crystal slurry to make crystal seeding. But at some point you don't want them anymore and you move into electrolyzers. They will take more power, but you don't need to build huge arrays of them, which I've kind of done. But I wouldn't build, if I was doing it again, I wouldn't do it again. But you do need gaseous puffers to make puffer eggs, because you need those for biters. But if I was to do it again, would I do it quite as much puffers? With what you've just said, Tony, probably not, honestly. Look at all these eggshell remains. Shoot. Yeah, what am I doing with all these eggshell remains? I don't really have anything to do with them. What do they do? I've just had them here forever. You can turn them to compost. I mean, to be fair, I needed that before. You could turn them into eggshell seeds. Why? You could turn them into raw crystal shards. I mean... Sure. But again, why? Like, they're not super useful. And you can... Everything that the puffers make, you can make through other means. Because other puffers make, like, synthesis gas, they make hydrazine, they make... Gosh, what are the other things they make? Like, all of it can be made other ways. And the first time I played it, I didn't realize you can make hydrazine through chemicals, and it's actually super easy to make, so... super easy. It took like a few minutes, like half an hour or so, so maybe not super easy, but you know, it's easy enough. Make sure that doesn't run into a problem. But you know, you can do it, and that's maybe the critical factor there. What's going on here? The first time I played this, which was a year and a bit ago now, I stayed in washing plants the whole game. But yeah, okay, everyone's gonna. disagree with me on this one. True, but washing plants take more space. It is more efficient. I don't know if it's more practical. I don't know. Look, I never see top tier play here. I was giving electrolyzers a go this time, and it's gone sort of okay. Yeah, I haven't absolutely doomed myself. I love that two people just come along, like Tony and Drisnat, just like, yeah, you're kind of wrong there, Steve. And I'm like, okay. But, you know, politely, and I appreciate that, both of you. I just love that. It's just like, but no. Oh, alright. Alright. In what way are they better? Just like, if it's the energy usage is not a problem, or it shouldn't be. Because by the time you start getting to nuclear powered stuff, you know, power is not an issue. Oh, I mean, yeah. I'm still arguing whether SeaBlock is actually hard. I mean, see, I did actually do one of these. It was never great. Like, I did do one porous lime filter thing. And I mean, it did alright, but... like, it's still running, I suppose. Not running as efficiently as perhaps it should, but it was making the early... Am I doing this sulfur wastewater? I am using it right. Yes. SeaBlock is... I wouldn't say it's hard, it's a test of patience. You'd be like, well, that's kind of hard, isn't it? And I'm like, well, yeah, kind of. But... up. But it is mostly a test of patience than anything else. That's how I feel about it. And it is a test of patience that no other, well, I say no other, but that base game Factorio doesn't really give you. Because nothing will ever come along and be like, rah, I'm eating your base, going nom 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 nom. Because there's no biters. I mean, they are, and I like them, and they're my friends. Which is still weird to say. But, you know, at no point do you lose. You can't lose. And that's great, you know, because not all the time do we want to play Dwarf Fortress where losing is fun. I don't know if I like the way these sand things work. Every now and then I have to clear them. Yeah, exactly. Like, I respect them for that. They stay on the islands, I stay on mine. And occasionally I play Britannia rules over the waves and I artillery them from a distance in a train. And that's the way life should be. Okay, how are we going with our trees? Are we going well with the trees? Trees look like they've picked up to some degree. But not as well as... Actually, no, it looks like the reason they're backed up is because... Okay. So, what I might want to do at this point is even build a few more assemblers. Just to make more boards. These are... Still got plenty of ores to go through. Molten iron is maxed out, that's fine. Are these going... Are my electrolyzers chewing through their stuff again? Yeah, they are. Maybe I should give a sulfur line, like a porous salt lime filter thing, another go. Maybe I'll like it this time. Copper is still being a slight bit of issue. Beans to make sulfuric acid was my last larger issue. It was. What have I missed? I think I'm still recovering from that, honestly. I think we just need more sulfuric acid in the near future, because I mean... Why is this not running? Slag slurry is maxed. Why is slag slurry maxed? I mean, this is going pretty well, actually. I'm pretty happy with this part. I almost wonder if I could connect somewhere else to just really kill myself on it. Or if I could do one of those trains that delivers the mineral sludge somewhere else. Both would work. I feel like sulfuric acid is becoming a more and more problem. I don't think it's... I completely forgot what I was doing there. I don't think the issue is resourcing right now. I think it's acid. And that's always nice to think about. That was fast and scary. Okay. I don't think this was particularly needed. I think copper is the main issue. The only reason copper is an issue is because if I take a guess, mineral sludge, and mineral sludge is an issue because are things being melted? They are. A little bit slowly, and which means there's probably nothing being melted over here. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know what, let's give that thing a try, Tony. Let's try your trick. Been a long time since I've done that, but I love puffers. I don't need them anymore. Puffers are actually a pain because they do require resources from other places. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Okay, cool. That makes more of those. I didn't really need them, and I've gone way past my destination. Okay, hello guys, hello guys, hello guys. Oh gosh, oh god, they're all coming for me. There's so many pots. And I do not have any other charging pot points for them. Okay. So let's just ditch some stuff that I'm pretty sure I don't. Oh god, I don't need near this much stuff. How to do this? What do I need? I need washing plants. That is known because I need to make lime. Do I need to cook it? Do I need to cook the lime? I do need to blast furnace the lime. Okay, that's fine. I can do blast furnaces. So what I'm gonna do is cry. No, that's not gonna help anyone. If we do enough of these, okay, so let's do 20 of these. Let's do, yeah, filters, 2s. How many of those? Where are they? We're gonna need a lot of these. Then we're also going to need, what else are we gonna need? Chemical plants. We're also gonna need catalyst frames, aren't we? No, not catalyst frames, sorry, filter frames. Which is weird, because usually you don't want filter frames, but I kind of do now. So, 400. We're still going to need catalysts, but we can build those ourselves. Leaching plants, honestly, puffers, we're going to go 0. Ore processors going to go 0 for now. Induction furnaces 0 for now. Blast furnaces we need. Ore sorting 0 for now. Filtration units 0 for now, I think. clarifiers, always useful. Hold on to them. Electrolyzers, we don't need those right now. Steam crackers, don't need those for now. And my catalyst frames, where the hell are they made? I feel like we need to make more of those than we used to make. They're made there? Oh, catalyst frames again. Can we make 2,000 of them? These are blast furnaces? I should have those. I got 20 of those. Yep. No, I got that sorted, thank you. I think I'm good. Who knows? Look, let's go give it a go, see what happens. Gonna clear a little bit more space. This is gonna be a pain later. We do not have enough filter frames for now, but that's alright. Let's go get the Vinca bus. Oh damn. Ran out of crushed stone, that's interesting. Okay, so, Vinca bus, we're gonna build sulfur here. Sulfur's a good place here, actually. We probably won't get this finished tonight, I'm afraid, because my stream tonight is only gonna be 3 hours. I'd say only 3 hours, like this is the longest stream that I do. But it's gonna be a 3-hour stream today, so I'm currently at 2 hours 15 minutes, so I won't get this finished today, I'm afraid. But we'll see what we can do. We'll give it a go. The spiders are on the entire wrong side of the base. I would expect nothing less from them. Okay, and let's just make some sand. Can you cook the lime in an electric furnace, or does it have to be a blast furnace? Because otherwise, I've just realized charcoal is going to be a problem. Not a huge problem, it's just going to be one. I may be the answer, I can answer that myself if you don't know, but I think you might actually need a blast furnace. Yeah. Okay, let's put this through real quick. Gotta be blast furnace. Yeah, right. Oops. Okay. I kind of expected that. Like, you don't really use electric furnaces the same way you do for base game Factorio. Get those alien artifacts out of the way so they don't screw things up in a weird but interesting way. Okay, washing plants. Are they only washing plant ones? Why the hell do we not have washing plant twos? We'll come back. We'll fix that up later. So we need limestone, which needs to be light mud water. I think I forgot about the big pumps that you need. I did. Okay, well that's just bloody great. Light mud water makes... the good news is... There's no good news. Famous words that make kinks. Yes, yes. Yes, quite right, quite right. That's alright, we'll get there. That's the thing. As long as you persevere, you will get there. It's not life. We'll get there eventually. You know. Just run through a nuclear reactor. That's always fun. Go with that. Okay. Right now, this is more proof of concept than anything else. And if it works, then we can, you know, duplicate it. But for now, the point is to just make it work. Yeah, okay, that's kind of annoying. Okay, so that would make the light mud water, which we do also need to get rid of the... I've learned this so many times, we need to get rid of the mud. It's not a huge problem, but you do need to do it. Now I could turn it into other things, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna turn it into mud water. And we're going to just clarify it. No, that was fine. Don't know what I'm doing right now, but that's alright, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. And then we'll clarify that. Now, this is not ideal because there's only so much that it's going to make. Limestone, so... I'm not too worried about transport belts, I'll be honest with you. A minute. So I can make 36. Sorry. 3.6, so that is enough for 10 machines. Damn, that's more than I expected, to be honest. Could do that. Yeah, look, you know what? That's probably a better idea. Need to put it all out one. Then you do a... a bit extra space. Yep, that was absolutely perfect. That's what I really needed to do just then. Do I have top-up valves right now? I do. Right. Okay. Cool. Now, we can do 10 of these. Have I put these around given them the wrong distance? I have indeed. Wonderful. Again, keep in mind this is proof of concept for now. It is not the final build. So, why am I saying this? Because it's garbage right now. Yeah, that's probably right. Okay, so as long as you put water in there somehow, which we don't actually have any water going in there at the moment, which is what's called the not ideal situation. That's the official term for it, by the way, in case you're wondering. So that'll make enough for, that'll make the limestone. Why am I doing it by hand? I have robots. Cool, so that is going to produce, nope, nope, stop. Press the right key, thank you. Still the wrong key. That's going to produce 540 limestone per minute. Or 9 per second. Or 1/3 of a belt. Okay. So then the air filters. No, we need to cook them next, don't we? I got blast furnaces. I didn't throw them away, did I? I'm sure I didn't. I didn't. Cool. You know what? No, I'm going to test that thing. What I was saying about the. Where I wanted that. And we're going to need power to it probably. So look, we're just going to put the blast furnaces in and then we'll call it for tonight. Does look like it's doing something though, which is very exciting. Oh, does it want to be connected to something? That's rude and weird. Okay. And I suppose I should probably connect that up. Again, super weird. Okay. So first off, I just want to double check about the electric furnaces, because it'd be so good if this worked. I don't think it will, but you know, you never know your luck in the big city, as my dad always says. Well, that's kind of what I expected, I suppose. So I'm gonna need to bring in trains or something. I'm gonna have to bring in charcoal somehow. Right. We saw it coming, but now we know for certain. And now we don't feel bad about it. So, how much can this cook? Can cook. That's cooking 1/3 of a belt. That's cooking. Okay, so we are going to put 6. It's not going to be doing 6, but then again, maybe it will after we increase the washing speed. Oh, it doesn't seem to have water. Probably a valid thing to need. What we might do is put the charcoal coming down. We push this out by 1. Put the charcoal in through here. And then do the output of the lime through here. That should do the job. Okay, so let's put these belts in and then we're calling for the night. I really don't want to, I just want to keep playing forever. But no, I need to not do this. I would keep playing forever as well, that's the problem. Factorio, if I let it, this game would destroy my life. And to anyone watching this, I assume you know what I'm talking about because that It's the sort of person who would watch the stream. And that doesn't need to be that high up. You don't tend to get people, yeah. Or Cractorio, yeah, that is absolutely correct. And we all know it. Okay, so that's 1/3 of a belt. No, I need to stop here. I'm just like, I want to keep going. But you'll never stop. You'll never bloody stop. Well look, you know what? I am done for today. Thank you so much for watching me, everyone. I really appreciate you really appreciate you being here. If you've enjoyed today and you think, hey, I want to watch more of that, give a follow, please. It's the best way to find out when I'm streaming. You can also find my schedule just below. It is pretty accurate, aside from when I run a sneaky Sunday stream for myself. But also, if you want to watch, yeah, thanks for coming. If you want to watch old episodes, you can find them on youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That is, again, just below. And that is where they're all linked. Well, I say all linked. I'm like 2 months behind uploading them. It's like hour 100 over there. Hour 110. But that's where I'm at there. So, but you can watch the old episodes, and they're fun. I actually enjoy watching them, would you believe it? Yeah, it's my sad life. But yeah, that's it. We're done for tonight. Thank you for following Captain Mola. I hope to see you here next time. But whenever you get the chance, come by. You know, it's a friendly environment. And I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. I'll figure out how to end the stream. Figured it out now. Bye.